This video is sponsored by Jash right here on YouTube. Hey guys, so there's a new channel on YouTube called Jash where you'll find your favorite comedians like Sarah Silverman and Reggie Watts, just to name a couple. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, that just happened. So go ahead and click on the annotation above to subscribe and check out more of their videos. Hey everybody, Jared back again, and it's time for our best Android apps of the week. So let's go ahead and kick this one off with SNOView, which actually stands for Social Network Overview. Now I have reviewed this one in the past several months ago, however I'm bringing it back because the developers made some huge improvements to this, not only to the UI but also the way that it actually works, the mechanics of it. So right here is actually our overview page. What this application allows you to do is consolidate all of the social networks you use into one easy to view and easy to manage screen. So you'll notice that I've actually got my Twitter account, my Facebook account, and my Google Plus account. Now each one of these accounts or tabs, if you will, you can side scroll to all the different posts that you want. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead and just kind of pull all the way to the right. You'll notice that little refresh button there, and that'll go ahead and refresh that particular feed. Really, really useful. Now let's go ahead and jump into our accounts management page. Now Google Plus and Twitter and Facebook aren't the only ones that you can actually basically, manage. What you can do is, if we were to go ahead and click on that plus button there, not only can you add particular nicknames or people that you want to follow or that you do follow, but you go ahead and click the little drop down button. We've also got RSS feed, Instagram, and of course manage all networks right there. Really, really useful stuff here. Go ahead and click up at the top there, and you can go ahead and click on import, and you can select from the list of all the different people you want to follow. So say for instance you don't want to be pulling in the feeds from every single person you follow. You only want to be pulling in feeds from maybe just your friends and family, maybe a couple of other people. You can go ahead and do so and click on as many as you like and just go ahead and click the add button, and that'll add all of those accounts for you, which is really, really useful. I'll go ahead and back out of there, jump into the settings menu. And you'll notice we've got a bunch of different options. Obviously, Facebook, Twitter login, all your social network logins. By the way, if you're wondering why you can't actually import Google Plus, and that's actually because, well, Google hasn't actually opened up their API yet. So they're still being stingy and holding out on that. That's no fault of the developer or the application. He's actually done what he could with that. Anyways, with that said, we'll go ahead and jump back into the settings here. You got a bunch of different skins here that you can choose from. So Hollow, Modern, Original, or Classic. Some really great skins in there. I really do like the Hollow UI skin that he's got set up there. We've also got some different sleep modes, so you can, have it turn on or off during certain times. We've got some, picture in overview, as well as some different notification options. You can either toggle on or off the notifications, as well as the notification colors if you have an LED light. So that's pretty cool. Really great application. It's the only one on the Play Store that allows you to aggregate and consolidate all of your social network feeds the way you want it to, all in one place. So that's SNOView. There's a free version and a paid version. I'll be posting a link to the free version in the description down below for you guys to go check it out. Do yourself a favor. SNOView. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, guys. Alrighty, the next one we're going to be taking a look at is Keep Screen On. This one is pretty cool. It's actually featured on the front page of XDA Developers, and he's made some huge improvements even since then. Now, there is a free version and a paid version. This, in particular, is the free version, which still allows you to do a whole lot. Now, you'll notice this cool little green guy up there at the top there. That's kind of your indicator. Now, what this application allows you to do is when you have your phone upright like this, when you're using it in a natural sort of usage position, I guess, if you will, it actually uses your device's accelerometer to tell it to keep the screen on. Now, if you were to go ahead and say, for instance, lay it down, most of the time you guys probably won't be using it. You'll notice the little head turns off there, and eventually the screen should turn off just like that. So that's pretty cool. Now, the developer of this application also has a couple of other apps out there, such as Smart Screen On and others. So you might want to take a look because this app could work really well in conjunction with some of his other apps. For me, this is probably all I'm going to need. But, if you're reading an article or maybe even just browsing the Play Store for all the different applications out there and you're tired of constantly pressing or, tapping the screen to keep the dimmer from turning the screen off, this application should be able to get rid of that issue. Should work on most devices. Some people have said had some issues, but again, it's a pretty new application, and so far it works really, really, really well. Keep Screen On, again, free in the Play Store. I'll be posting a link in the description below for you guys to go check it out. Alrighty, so a lot of you guys still aren't running Android 4.2.2 on your device, unless of course you have a router device running a custom ROM, in which case maybe a lot of you guys do have it. But for those of you that don't have root, don't have custom ROMs, this one's for you. Quick settings, how's this look? Ah, convenient. So you've got all a bunch of different toggles there. You'll even notice that I've actually got an application right in my quick settings panel there. So how do we perform this? Well, it's an application called AntTek quick settings, and I'll be posting a link in the description below, obviously, for you guys to go and take advantage of that. Go ahead and click on the little icon there. That brings us into our sort of editing mode. Go ahead and click on add, and this is where all the fun begins. So these are a list of all the different toggles that you can add. Bunch of toggles. I mean, anything that you guys can imagine is in here at your fingertips whenever you want it. Applications? Sure, why not? Shortcuts? Sure, let's do that too. Contacts? Of course. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and back out of there. Click on the inner settings, or the settings overflow, and you can change the theme. You can change the drop-down panel size. You'll notice we've got this little action bar there, that little blue bar there. That's actually what determines where we want it. So if I was to pull over from down here, it just pulls down my notification bar, but if I pull down from there, it brings down the quick settings menu. How cool is that? So we'll go ahead and jump into settings here. A bunch of different settings. Now this is the free version, and there's a paid version as well. Obviously the paid version is going to give you some more functionality. Obviously the free version has some limited functionality. So we're just kind of showing you what the free version can do, because it is still functional all on its own. Look and feel. We've got some different themes and things that we can muck around with in here, different notification styles. Of course, also with this application comes the custom battery style, so you can see exactly what the percentage is, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and back out of there. Really useful application, as I'm sure you can imagine. Again, free in the Google Play Store. I'll be posting a link in the description down below for you guys to go download it and try it out. But that is it for now, though, folks. This is the end of the video, the end of the road. If you liked any of these videos, go ahead and shoot me some love by hitting that likes button down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one in the future. And if you want to stay up to date on all of my videos, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Google+. All links will be found in the description below, as well as all the applications in the description below. Until next time, guys, cheers.